expected to win this year because I'm only 12 in the 12 to 14 class, but I'm just trying to win motos and do the best I can and go just stay consistent. And if I do that, overalls or whatever they are. Kristen Deddy, Brooke Webble,
Chris Carrillo, Noah McConaughey, Austin Wagner, Colby Lee,
Will Agnew,
Dave Maya,
Aaron Aaron, Cameron Minton, Kelsey Morris, Brittany Hensley,
Abby Davian,
Stephen Gretchen, Brady Kiesel. I feel real confident. I know my speed's there, my endurance is there, and it's really hot right now, so I really like that, and hopefully they don't groom the track too much so it's rough. Justin Hill,
Brock, Pappy,
Blake Lilly, Cody Gregg, Max Sandoval,
Travis Newman,
Scott Clark,
Thomas Covington,
Dawson Riker, Chase Pennington, Jared McCurry,
John Redding, Mac Racing. So that was the end of my title hopes there. So I just went back and told myself I wanted to get as many gold medals as I could, and went out for the next moto. Got another bad start, came through the pack and got second. So I mean, it was a good ride, but I just need to get my starts together, and that's about it.
Stop on Ty Semino,
Elias Fortius,
Angelique Swall,
Scott Carpenter, Bob Wadley,
Connor Giardino.
I had a good battle with Faith going the whole time, so that was fun, kept me on my toes. I just gonna go back, chill the rest of the day, and just recoup for tomorrow, so it should be good.
Michael Hay, Joe Johnson,
Dylan Finley,
Brittany Sparks, April Roper,
Blue Cloud.
Right now, I'm back in. I'm just expected to try as hard as I can and just try to finish the moto, do what I can. Goodman Bear, Great Tate, Will Garrison,
Jaden Hadley,
Justin Farnham,
Allison Miller,
Ian Gerke, and
Mike Hogan.
Kayla Solheim.
both motos I came from dead last. So hopefully this moto we can get a good start. Got a good gate pick, so.
Jeremy Taylor,
Jordan Smith,
Cole Thompson,
Sean Tennant, Sarah Stuck,
Blake Taylor, Keith Dunker,
Dillinger,
Hey, what's up, Sean Cantrell? Cody Eaton.
Austin Walt,
Ryan Zavril,
Shelby Rowland.
Hopefully to win, but anywhere in the top 5 would be nice.
John Choate,
Mason Olson,
Chance Gradzicki,
Jeremy Byrne,
Sydney Dixon,
Drew Sampson,
Terry Joel,
Brewer Colley, Martha Halpina,
Kate McCarroll,
Amanda Brown,
what's up, I'm Chris Blue,
Nia Cantrell,
Lee Page, Evan Richard,
Brentford Dias,
James Joey,
Austin Smith,
Ron Gorley,
Zachary Bishop Burnett,
Bryce Martino, Casey Curtis,
Ashley Hall,
Sonia Williams,
Abby Tarnelli,
expectation is top 5 start and top 10 finish for sure, at least.
Shawnee Allender, Haley Williamson, Brittany Vidal,
John Egan,
Ryan Stacy, and
Sam Redmond.
Jake Canables,
Jonathan Baker.
It's good, but at the same time, I know that these guys, you know, they're only going to get faster as the week goes on, and you know, I'm going to try to be faster too, and just make strides every moto, and hopefully it works out for me. My name's Adam Seafield. I'm racing dirt bikes since I was 4.
Now, there are a few important details you need to be aware of. The starting area is located behind the Kawasaki pits. This is a no smoking area. Please dispose of trash properly using the garbage cans provided. Please keep the center aisle open and clear. No bicycles, golf carts, or pit bikes permitted in the staging lanes. Staging spots will be numbered 1 through 42, so you can go directly to your spot when it's time for your class to stage. Please be prepared to stage 2 motos before your race. First moto gate picks will be determined by drawing chips. Only riders may draw chips and may not trade or switch chips. Riders must have their bikes with them in order to draw. Second and third moto gate picks will be based on previous moto finish, not overall standings. Riders should accompany their bikes to the gate. Once a rider pulls into a gate slot, he or she may not move to another gate. Bikes must be positioned straight and in the center of the gate. The back tire cannot rest on top of the backstop. Once a bike enters the staging area and is called to the starting gate, the bike will not be permitted to return to the paddock. If a bike is removed from the staging area after this point, the rider will not be permitted to start the race. Only the rider's designated mechanic may accompany the rider to the gate. Mechanic's passes must be clearly visible. No other persons permitted on the starting line. No one is permitted in front of the starting gate. Absolutely no maintenance can be done in the area in front of the starting gate. The area between the starting gate and the backstop may be groomed with hands and feet only. Tools may not be used. Mechanics may not use golf shoes or cleats in this area. No dirt, water, or other material may be added to the area between the start gate and the backstop. However, excess rainwater can be removed from the area between the starting gate and the backstop with cups or buckets. Starting blocks are permitted and will be supplied by MX Sports. Riders may not use their own blocks. Blocks may not be used to groom the area behind the gate. The mechanic is responsible for removing a starting block used by their rider. Riders must wear proper race attire, including but not limited to long sleeve jersey, race bib, and transponder. Bib graphics may not be covered. Riders must have their transponder properly mounted. Number plates must be clean and clearly visible. A+ stickers may be displayed on all plates. The following number plate and number colors apply. A class, white plate, black number. B class, yellow plate, black number. C class, black plate, white number. 50cc 4 to 6 shaft class, blue plate, white number. Girls Junior 9 to 13, black plate, white number. Women All-Star, blue plate, white number. All other classes will have white plates with black numbers. Riders participating in 2 classes with different color backgrounds are not required to change backgrounds if riding the same bike, provided, however, that the above color backgrounds are mandatory for riders participating in split classes, i.e. 50cc 4 to 6 Special Limited and 50cc 4 to 6 Shaft Drive. Girls Senior 12 to 16 and Girls Junior 9 to 13, and Women All-Star and Women Amateur. Each moto will receive a sight lap. The purpose of the sight lap is for riders to inspect the course, not practice or race. Do not leave the gate on the sight lap until directed by the official. Do not stop on the track or re-ride a section of the track during this lap. Upon completion of the lap, riders must return to their previous chosen gate and clean their number plates if necessary. The sight lap is optional. The start procedure is as follows. 2 card will be held for 10 seconds. 1 card will be held for 10 seconds. 1 card will then turn sideways. Gate will drop between 2 and 5 seconds. Mechanics must step behind the backstop at the display of the 1 card. Riders will be penalized 1 lap for taking out the starting gate. A rider may request a 2-minute grace period for minor repairs at any time prior to or during display of the 2 card. Once the 1 card is displayed, no additional time will be given. Only 1 grace period will be given per moto. Grace periods will not be given to clean equipment or for cosmetic purposes. Each class will have a 3-moto format. Overall results will be tabulated based on all 3 motos. Most classes will run 20-minute motos. All 50cc girls, seniors plus 45, masters plus 50, and C classes will run 15-minute motos. The flags. Green flag, given at the completion of lap 1 to indicate the race is on. Caution yellow flag, indicates a downed rider or other situation to raise caution. A rider may jump and pass between the yellow flag and the incident, but must show caution. Note, this rule differs from the AMA Amateur Rulebook and applies only to the National. Red cross flag indicates an injured rider and or medics on the track, or a dangerous situation on the track in an area of limited visibility. This flag indicates a wheels on the ground situation, wherein both wheels of the motorcycle must remain on the ground over obstacles until the rider has passed the area of concern. Riders must show caution, hold their position, and cannot jump or pass between the flag and the incident. Blue flag indicates a rider is about to be lapped. Lapped riders should hold their line and not interfere with the progress of the faster riders. A blue flag can be given anywhere along the race course. Red flag indicates the race has been stopped. Riders must return to their original gate position to await further instruction. A rider leaving the course may continue to race by properly re-entering the course at the closest point to where the rider left the course, without gaining an advantage. If a rider leaves the course for any reason, the rider must immediately slow down to a safe speed so as to not endanger life or limb of other riders, crew members, officials, or the public. It will be the responsibility of the race director to determine whether the rider gained an advantage upon re-entry or failed to slow down after leaving the course. A rider may be determined to have gained an advantage without gaining a position. Riders may not change bikes after the first moto of their class. All mechanics are subject to technical inspection by the referee. Transponder scoring will be the official scoring method, with hand scoring backup. However, lap times are not official results. Official results will be posted on the results posting board after each moto. The official finish line will be marked and will coincide with the location of the timing loop, not at the finish line arch or the finish line flagman. Protests must be submitted in writing within 30 minutes of the posted race results. Protest forms are available from the referee. The top 10 finishers in all classes must stop for impound immediately after the finish of each moto. Frame numbers will be checked. Motorcycle will be held at impound until release by the official. The top 3 finishers in each moto should proceed directly to the podium for interviews and the award of moto medals. The top 3 overall class finishers should proceed to the podium upon completion of the final moto. Class awards will be given to the top 10 riders in each class Saturday afternoon. At the conclusion of racing, riders should wear their moto medals to the award ceremony. If a rider is injured in practice or is unable to race for any reason prior to the first moto, please notify MX Sports of your withdrawal so that an alternate can be placed. A withdrawn rider will be refunded their rider entry fee if we are able to replace the rider with an alternate. This only applies prior to the first moto. Alternates cannot be placed after the first moto. The Yamaha mechanics area is located to the right of the start line behind the start line billboard. After the start of the moto, mechanics must proceed directly to the mechanics area. Only properly credentialed mechanics may enter the mechanics area. Riders requiring mechanical assistance must pull into the mechanics area entrance located after the main structure in order to receive assistance. Riders must then re-enter the track at the opposite end of the mechanics area where designated. Riders are responsible for the safe re-entry onto the track. Riders interfering with other riders upon re-entry are subject to penalty. Mechanics must stay behind the mechanics area fence and may not enter or cross the track for any reason. A rider may register more than one mechanic, but only one mechanic pass will be issued and only one mechanic per rider will be permitted in the mechanics area per moto. All mechanics must register with the rider at rider registration. Mechanics passes may not be switched or transferred from one person to another, unless that person is a properly registered mechanic for that rider. Riders are responsible for the conduct of their mechanics and may be subject to penalty for inappropriate conduct by their mechanics. The track infield is restricted during racing. Only authorized track personnel and credentialed press and sponsors may access the infield. Riders and mechanics are specifically excluded from the infield during racing hours. Riders and their mechanics may inspect the track prior to Monday's practice and in evenings after the track maintenance crew has completed track preparations. No one is permitted on the track while the track maintenance crew is working. Press must obtain infield credentials from the MX Sports Racetrack office prior to entering the infield. Only industry-related press and press with proper identification will be permitted access. Event sponsors may obtain infield credentials from the MX Sports Racetrack office. Business identification will be required. Signaling riders, cheering, or providing mechanical assistance is prohibited by press or event sponsors on the infield. Crossing the track is forbidden during racing. Shirts and shoes are required in the infield. Only MX Sports staff may assist fallen or stranded riders. For the 50cc Shaft Drive Limited and Special Limited classes, event sponsors and OEM personnel may also assist fallen or stranded riders on the infield. The burnout area is located in Area 3. Only registered racers and their race bikes are permitted to use the burnout area. No pit bikes, golf carts, or other vehicles permitted. Riders are responsible for their own safety in the burnout area. Proper protective equipment must be worn at all times. Burnout area hours: Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Welcome to Loretta Lynn's